Hi there, I'm Paddy and welcome to another episode of Free Falling Through Canvas Apps. In this video we'll look at creating an opportunity using the controls already in the template. I'll also demonstrate how to check whether you're on the create or update form using the mode property for that form. And we'll use that check to update the delete and launch tools in our toolbar so that they function correctly when they're used from the new opportunity form. Here we go. So I've made a few small changes since our last episode in that I've amended the display mode of these ellipses so that the display is disabled where their corresponding field is empty. And to do that, I've just added a basic conditional statement. And you can look back at previous episode to see how that's done. Let's open our new form and see what it looks like first. First thing I can see is that the estimated close date defaults to sometime in 2001. The estimated revenue is read-only. And that's information that contributes to most sales teams' KPIs. So the first thing we'll do is default the estimated close date to today's date. And remember the display mode of our estimated revenue was based on the revenue field. So we'll also default the revenue field to user provided. So we'll add a conditional if statement to the default property of our estimated close date. And in order to check whether our form we're on is new or not, we check the form mode property. So we'll say if the mode of edit form 1 is equal to new, so we create a new opportunity, then default the estimated close date to now. Else, we'll put in what was there before, which was this item dot estimated close date. And we'll do the same check on the revenue component. So again, we're checking whether the mode property of the form is new. And if it is, default it to user provided. But let's just copy this bit here because we'll use that again later on. So let's see what happens when we try and create a new opportunity using the functions that are already in the template. That works fine. It goes off and creates a new opportunity in Dynamics 365 for sales. Now let's have a look at the function that was called to create that opportunity. It's the same function as called as when we're editing an opportunity. It's the submit form function, and the parameter that's passed in is the name of our form. So that's quite self-explanatory. If the form mode is new, then it's going to create a new opportunity in the data source, which in this case is our common data service. If it's edit, then it'll update the record in the data source. Where problems arise though is if we try and use any of these tools in our toolbar from edit form 1 when the form mode is new, because of course the opportunity with the underlying record doesn't exist yet. And the idea is that we want to make things as easy as possible for our sales team. We want to allow them to create an opportunity and close it with as little steps as possible. We don't want them to have to create it and go back, create it, save it, reopen it and close it. So we need to add conditional checks to each tool in our toolbar. The if statement will check if the form mode of our edit form is new. Let's start with the trash icon. I'll copy its existing formula into Notepad. Now if the form is new, what I want to do is the exact same as what this X icon does here. Reset the form and click back. But rather than copy that formula onto our trash can, we can just get the name of the icon cancel 1. And we can use a function called select, which takes a parameter of a control name and runs the onSelect property of that control. And if the form is not new, we'll paste in our previous formula. So that's the trash icon done. Next, we'll update our launch icon. Now remember, this launches the record in Dynamics 365, but we haven't got a record to launch. So we want to launch the new record screen, and the URL to launch the new opportunity screen is the exact same, except it doesn't have the ID query string at the end. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that part there, and I'm going to declare a context variable to contain that so that we can reuse it. Then we'll check whether the form is new or not. If it is new, we'll use the launch function to launch URL. and if it's not, we'll use the launch function and we'll pass in the URL variable, but we'll also append the ID query string. So in this video we learned about the mode property of the form and how to check it. We also learned about another function called select, which allows us to run the onSelect property of another component. In the next video we'll be checking the form mode property again and using it to close the opportunity from the new opportunity screen. Now that's a bit trickier, and we'll use a combination of the patch function and the clear collect function that we learned in episode 13 to achieve this. Until then, blue skies.